Okay.
Hi, welcome. We're the Weasley Sisters. This is episode 193. I am Naturally Nitty, aka Jessica.
And I'm Allena, also known as Starnitz. Today is January 5th, which is also my birthday. And this is our planning podcast.
So, welcome. Grab a chair, grab your knitting, craft along with us. Happy birthday, Lena. That's why I have the hat on.
I was going to wear a hat, but I couldn't find any, so I found these minion eyes. So I will wear those. And I don't know what happened to my Google Doc, so I've been scrambling to find it really quick. It's a planning podcast, so we are planning. Let me find it real quick.
We
I'm sorry,
are.
we're totally bad.
We've had issues with Skype for the last couple days. My video wasn't working, so we're trying to use Google Hangouts and YouTube and all that. So we apologize in advance if it's screwy or wonky or whatever.
Yes, and sorry that we're so unprepared. We're trying this Hangouts live, and that means we're live, so you could actually potentially be watching this as we're recording,
Exciting. Um,
which is kind of exciting.
it is. So planning podcast, right?
Right, and I put all the information, and it's pulling up right now, so let me scroll down.
So I totally didn't sign up for this term, even though you told me twice or more.
I think I told you 3 times.
You probably did. I just, with my computer being wonky, like it takes forever for it to load up. And like every time you told me, I had other things going on. And then you guys were on your way to Wisconsin for Christmas. And I was like, oh crap. So I went online and I finally got on Ravelry and I had a message from Josie Bug reminding me to sign up. And that the cutoff was like, that night or whatever. And that was like 3 days ago. I'm like, crap. I totally forgot.
I think that's funny.
So I'm not playing this term, but whatever.
We're still doing planning, so you know. And can I just say your hat is awesome?
Thanks, I made it.
I think that's
With scrapbooking paper.
yeah. Please excuse my messy, messy sewing room. Organized chaos is my name. Okay, so planning podcast. Let's get started.
Okay. Um,
So first you have your advanced studies, your newts. You should have. I have to take this off because it's itchy. Your newts. You should have already submitted that and got approval for that. Right now, for owls, you can submit through the 22nd. An owl. I was gonna do a detention owl, but I kind of dropped the ball on that, and there's already 60 people in there, so they have the limit on the detention owl. So I missed it this term. That's all right. No big deal. Order of the Phoenix, starting on the 8th, you can start submitting your broom. I think I might do the sweater that I want to make for about Madison. In that, it's crocheted, so I think it'll go faster. I'm still thinking about that. So yeah, but that's it. And then Quidditch is where they're doing Quidditch through the ages. So it's going to be kind of cool. They have all different kinds of things starting today. Through the 8th is the Nimbus anniversary. I'd have to go look and see what that actually means. But yeah, check out Quidditch because there's a ton of points that you can do. So
Quidditch is always fun. I'm really kind of sad I'm not playing. Weird.
yeah, sometimes just life gets in the way and has a way of making you take a break.
I'll just get caught up on all the stupid little things that I need to do, or maybe things that like are already started that I can't get points for.
There you go.
But yeah, whatever.
So now we can go on to the classes.
So starting out with Ancient Ruins, you had the Elder Furhark. What is that? Sorry, this is like my first time even like glancing at the classes, so I apologize. In order to commemorate the Elder Furhark this month, we're going to be all about straight lines and the basics. Craft something that has a straight, even lines, either in design or along the edge. Example is a hexie puff, a dishcloth, or a blanket square, but not a crescent-shaped shawl. But something that is created in colors of black, white, gray, or stone. We will also accept a project with a rune from the Elder Furhark, Birthhark, um, represented in that. What is it? I don't even know what it is.
I don't even really know.
Read it at all? Okay. Sorry, I feel very ill prepared.
They're like the original ancient runes.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Weavers, please create a design based on lines or a project with straight edges. Spinners, please spin a fiber with the majority of colors listed above, or produce a lace or fingering weight yarn. Nothing bulky, please. Dyers may dye any yarn in the colors options listed above. Non-RAV crafts will be accepted without prior approval if they fit the requirements.
So basically, straight lines.
I was totally saying that wrong. Futhark. I don't know why I think there's an R in it. My tablet is very reflective in the sun. That's what I'm going with.
Okay. I, as you know, don't have many plans. So, but yeah, I think that if you can knit a shawl or crochet a shawl in a month, sorry, I'm like really tired. I think that would be, it would have to be a triangular shawl.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's kind of a cool one. Or you can craft in those colors.
Yeah, or anything straight line. Squares, blanket squares.
Or a really long scarf, which is one straight line.
Totally. There's lots of things. That's straight lines.
Okay, so next up is charms. The atmospheric charm, which changes the weather, and the snowflake creating charm. So we are asking you to craft something inspired by winter weather. It might be winter colors, white, icy, blue, or silver, or include snow or snowflakes. You are also welcome to craft outerwear that will keep you warm in the snow, such as mittens, a hat, or a scarf. Non-Ravelry crafts are accepted if they fit the prompt. Prior approval is not required. Please note, to avoid a blizzard of paper, we will not be accepting paper snowflakes. So they talked about like winter weather and Ron creating snowflakes. In the one, well, I forget which number book it was. But he creates snowflakes and then he thinks it's dandruff, which they actually have if you go to Universal Studios. Side note, and you go in the one room, you hear Ron and Harry and Hermione talking, and he like creates snowflakes, and they have like snowflakes coming down. It's kind of awesome. But anyways, so that's what charms is. So it's like the perfect winter prep class. So you make a hat, you make mittens, anything, you can go and put them in there. And I totally forgot to bring one of my works in progresses. So anyways, yeah, I am making some fingerless mitts, so I might put those in charms.
Fit right in.
Yep, I started them on the 1st, so.
Cool. I need to actually make Chloe's, she wants some fingerless mitts.
Cool.
So I need to make her some. But yeah, all right. Defense against dark arts is Imperio. To resist the Imperious curse, make something that you have designed yourself or make your own materials. The FAQ is, can I just modify a pattern? No, you must create your own pattern. No pattern. But, oh, but you may make something that is easy that doesn't require a pattern that may look like someone else's pattern but is not. So, okay, so that's kind of like how I knit a lot of my things, like some mittens that I just made for Leah. I just like cast on and made them.
Right,
So
so that would work.
that would fit. Because, experienced knitters and crocheters kind of just know what to do, and you don't necessarily need to follow something to make a hat or something, whatever. All right, next one. What counts as making your own materials? Spinning and dyeing. Prepping fiber is not an acceptable craft, but prepping fiber is also not necessary to fulfill the prompt. Question. Do I have to design my project during this month? Nope. The pattern can be designed anytime as long as all the crafting is done this month. So you designed a pattern, 5 years ago, you can still knit it now. Question. Can I knit someone else's pattern with my own handspun? No. Please design the pattern yourself. Question. Does it have to be a pattern I published? Nope. As long as you can say you designed it, we believe you. Question. Can I implement some aspects of someone else's design into my own pattern? That there's a spelling or a
Yeah.
word. Sorry, I was like, well, that doesn't make sense. Yes, as long as the main pattern is yours. So basically, use your own pattern.
Yeah, because you're breaking the imperial, so you have to do your own thing.
Yes. Makes sense. Or spin your own yarn.
Right.
Or dye your own fiber.
Yeah.
So
that's a cool one. Yeah. Next up is divination. We're learning about astrology, and of course, we're learning about the Capricorn sign. So the symbol of Capricorn is a sea goat. The goat part of the symbol represents ambition, intelligence, curiosity, steadiness, and the ability to thrive in inhospitable environments. While the fish represents passion, spirituality, intuition, and connection with the soul. I don't think I copied what the prompt is. Let me go and check. I thought I did, but I must not have. Sorry. So I'm guessing you have to craft a two-part thing. I don't know why it's not up there. I know I spent all this time doing it, and now, so what is that divination? Sorry. We're totally ate up all day today.
that's right.
Divination. So thank goodness for phones and internet. Okay, so for your homework this month, craft a single item that combines two distinct crafts in the same way the symbol of Capricorn, the sea goat, combines two distinct animals. Non-Ravelry crafts are acceptable as one of the crafts as long as the second craft is a Ravelry craft. Prior approval is not required. So you could make those. I've seen a dress where you knit the top and then you sew on the bottom part. You could do that. You could knit a bag and sew on a lining, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a good class.
It is. Okay. Flying, Amelia Earhart. Craft something round or in the round to honor in honor of Amelia Earhart's attempt to circumvent the globe. Circumvent,
yeah.
Okay, sorry. The globe. Something representing her trip or something that she might have needed on her adventure.
So that's kind of fun.
Yeah. Kind of open too.
Big open.
I
said it's way big open.
It is. This yarn is itchy under here.
So, do you ever see that commercial where they're talking about for Christmas getting everything you want? It's probably an Amazon commercial, but they get these really cool old glasses for this girl with the hat. I kind of want to make a hat you know, one of those hats that they wore back then when Amelia Earhart was flying.
I have not seen that commercial, but I get what you're saying. That would be
Yeah, it was a Christmas commercial, so they probably don't have it on anymore. So yeah.
cool.
Okay. So herbology. Just a minute. Okay, I'm making sure I'm doing the right thing. Okay, herbology, hazel tree. Craft something inspired by the hazel tree. You may choose to make something lacy like fencing, or some type of container such as a basket, something that you can use as a wand or a crook, or something in the color of hazel, brown, green, pale yellow, red. We look forward to seeing what you make this month. I guess there's all kinds of hazel trees, like different types. So I would recommend reading that prompt to find out more about them. But yeah, that's what it was about.
Fun.
I could also put my fingerless mitts in there because they're red. Just in case you were wondering.
Or basket. That's fun.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So transfiguration. Matches and Tennille's. We're really going back in time here. We're
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
like year one. Your homework this month is to practice using simple basic spells. Remember back in time when you were first learning and practice making something very simple. Knitters can use garter stitch or stockinette stitch or simple textures using only knit and purl. Crocheters can use single crochet or double or half double crochet. Spinners can spin singles. Weavers can make Weavers can make easy projects and such as scarves or placemats using plain weave. Dyers must dye using heat in a single step, microwave or kettle dyeing. So can I just say though, for spinning singles isn't always like the simplest thing out there. But that's okay.
Yeah, I would think that spinning, it would be like a 2-ply.
Yeah, that's like your basic thing. I mean, I get what they're saying, but whatever. To get a usable single, I think you have to be a little more experienced.
Yeah, because then you have to like not felt it, but like
You need to
set it.
But it needs to be not overspun. Anyways, sorry, I'm totally like undermining the prompt. Forget I said.
Yeah, no.
But that's a cool thing. Going back. So yeah, that's easy. Obviously, because I want you to make it easy.
I like kettle dyed yarn, so that would be a fun way to dye right now.
It would.
So, then they have a new class called Outdoor Survival, protecting your campsite. So the first thing you do as a wizard, and we're exploring wizard and muggle ways, and we're using a book by Hermione Granger called In Dark Times, Surviving and Thriving in the Wilderness Using Witch and Muggle Tools and Techniques by Hermione Granger. So each month of this term, we're going to have a simple magical option and a more challenging muggle option. So the first things that we do as wizards is we cast spells to create protective domes around the camp. This is how a witch or wizard protects the campsite from unwanted visitors, and this is the most complex magical work performed for outdoor survival. A muggle, on the other hand, protects the campsite from unwanted visitors mostly through vigilance and careful handling of supplies. Choose one option only. Magical option. Craft something that includes a dome, like a hat, toe of a sock, etc. Or weave, spin, or dye using both light and dark colors in contrast to represent the flashing shimmer of these protective spells. Color options only apply to weave, spin, or dye projects. The muggle option. Craft a three-dimensional animal or creature or weave using at least 3 colors in a non-plain weave structure. Specify. or spin using 3 colors with fractal or color blocking gradient techniques, or dye using 3 colors in a gradient or as repeating colors. Non-Ravelry projects, including a needle, sewing, crochet, needle felting, etc., will be accepted provided they fit the prompt as follows. For Magical, create a dome. For Muggle, create a 3D animal. Non-Ravelry projects using color only will not be accepted this month. So that's kind of fun.
That is.
So you could do like hats, mittens, because they have a dome top. Socks, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's awesome. And then I like gradient.
That is. Okay, so question, that book, is that just kind of made up, or is that actual book?
Oh, it's like a made-up book.
Okay, I didn't know, like, if I just haven't seen it or if it's something going around.
Well, no, it would be like what Hermione wrote after the 7th book. Basically.
Right, which could be possible. I didn't know if it was like a Pottermore thing or something.
Oh, it might be. I don't know. I haven't been on Pottermore.
I haven't either. That's why I asked. Anyway.
Which, speaking of, I was sorted into Ravenclaw.
Smarty pants.
I know. I never feel smart enough, though. So, anyways, so that is our classes.
Yeah.
Now we can go back to our regularly scheduled podcast and go through that stuff. So, Mojo. Do you have any Mojo?
Yes. Let me put this. Okay. So I told you last week that my sister Dawn wanted those messy bun hats. So this one's for her. It's out of some hand spun that I made. Spun up just a little while ago. Actually, I dyed this and spun it when I was at that crafting retreat. It's super soft. It's just merino. I think I followed the pattern that's called Yet Another Messy Bun Hat. It's crocheted. And I kind of followed it. Basically, you just like crochet in the back of the loop and make like a long strip so it goes around your head. And then you pick up around and do double crochets until you start decreasing. And you leave a hole on top. Whatever. They're like all the rage. I will not wear one. But
why? I don't know why. They've been around forever.
I don't know. So then Chloe...
someone posts on Facebook and then everyone wants one.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So, and her friend wants one too, in purple. So that's why I made this one. But this one is like out of bulky yarn. So like they're totally different thicknesses, obviously. I kind of ran out of yarn. So this one's going to be a little tight, but whatever. They're done. I need to ship them off to Dawn. Then I had finished Leah's mittens, which are pretty much big enough to fit me. Also out of hand spun. They're a little tight on me. But they're sparkly and purple and pink, and they will match your coat. I also made, but don't have to show you, a headband out of this stuff, the leftover stuff for Chloe, because she saw this and really wanted it. So it's basically like the band, and I crocheted it because I was, doing all this crocheting, and it's just kind of whatever. And then there's like 2 rows of double crochet. It's kind of weird looking, but she wears it as a headband. And then I like tried on this just for fun. And she's like, "Oh, what's that? I want one of those." And I was like, "I just made you this headband, like just." She's like, "But it's not the same." I'm like, "Oh, my soul." So I don't know. We'll see. I think the headband's fine for now. But yeah. So those are my finished items.
That's hilarious. So I finished this Weasley sweater for Bella. She loves it.
Yes.
So it's finished. She loves it so much that I had to make her not wear it again to school today so I could show it on the podcast. And I was like, maybe you should wash it. So
that makes you feel good though, right?
Yeah. She like wore it the whole time. Like I finished it Christmas night.
Yeah.
Like I knit the whole time, like all last month. on it. Like I started it on the 1st, or I restarted it because I was trying to crochet it and then that didn't work. So I just knit it. And I think if I knit it again, I'm just going to follow the Elizabeth Zimmerman's percentage thing and not follow the pattern, because if you didn't see, that thing is so long, which is good. Bella's a taller kid, so it works. But
and it'll serve for a long time.
Yes, I told her she has to wear it forever and ever. So yeah, but yeah, so that's all that I finished. We can go into whips now because my next thing is a whip. So I also was knitting on this, my sock yarn blanket, because I was doing Advent blanket madness for December. So I was trying to do a square a day in December. I got to 23.
That's pretty awesome.
So I have a bunch of new yarns to sew in and a bunch of new squares. Though I also, on the way home, I knit one square before it got dark. And then, so I put a tab in it because when we came home, it was the 1st. So I put a marker in it in case I want to turn it in for a class. Though I'm still kind of like iffy on turning in. Though, yes, these are like completed little squares, I don't feel right turning in it as a class. But that's just me. Which is why this sock blanket will never, ever get done.
So maybe you should be okay with turning them in.
I don't know.
For a class.
But I'm gonna try and do the whole sock blanket madness with Wool Diaries on Instagram. She does it like every month, and you just basically knit a square a day. And if you get in the habit of that, you'll have a finished blanket eventually.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to try to do. But I also, on the trip home, I started those fingerless mitts, the camp out fingerless mitts. I don't have them because they're attached to my purse, so I can take them around knitting, but they're red, and I'm working on the garter stitch part. So that's about it. I also am joining a blanket for a slither hug. So yeah, so I am doing that. I don't think the person who's receiving this hug will be watching, so I'm working on it now because I'm trying to finish it, and then I'll probably turn this in for detention because joining blankets is while it's a finished object, it's not, you have to turn it in for detention, basically is what I'm saying.
Right.
So yeah, but that's what I'm working on currently. What are you working on?
I have just a dishcloth that's in the works. I haven't started anything new yet. Just crocheted.
That's cool.
With Knit Picks Dishy.
That's a very Gryffindor colorway.
I guess it's blue and red and yellow.
Oh, that's blue. It looks gray on the screen.
No, it's kind of fun looking. Anyways, yeah, because I made a bunch for Christmas, and then I just kept going because I had the yarn, and some of mine are all getting like scrappy, so I figured I could use some new ones too. But that's it, knitting or crochet wise. If we go to spinning, I'm spinning right now on my mini Turtle Made spindle. Spinning some of my Rolex. This is Clockwork Angel, I think, colorway I did. Yeah. Basically blue and browns and purple.
That's cool.
But that's it. Not much.
I'm not actually spinning on anything. Currently, I have that red that I'm still spinning, but I haven't spun much lately. I've been doing a lot of sewing. So, I haven't had, like, there's only 24 hours in the day, and at least 8 of them you're spent sleeping. So I can't do everything. Even though I would like to spin more, I just can't.
Understandable.
But yeah. So let me show you what I've been sewing. So I have had a lot of club orders, so I can't show those. But I think I talked last time, 2 weeks ago, about the new bags that I'm making. Well, I finished a bunch, so I thought I would show you. So here's the purple ones that I showed you last week.
Ooh.
But like they have pockets inside, and they're padded, and they're just fun. But they're like quilted, all different. These are my purple ones.
They are awesome.
And then I made some more with like all my fabric scraps. I made this one with these like skeleton cards. I can't find this fabric anymore, and I used the last of it in this bag. So it's a lot of fun.
That is.
And then I used the last of, well, most of my orange Lorax
Ooh.
that I had, which I haven't seen this fabric in a long time. And then I used some, I had like the earth tone ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I made. And I have a sugar skull one in the works and some Harry Potter ones in the works. And so these are like, I've been kind of obsessed with making them. Just a lot of fun, like using up all my scraps that I haven't had been able to use because they're smaller. You know, obviously this would not, this little piece right here wouldn't make a good bag, but if I sew it together with all these other pieces, it makes a really fun bag. So, you know, I'm having fun doing that.
They are pretty.
So, and I have a show coming up in February, so I've been just trying to sew and get ready. I have had my club orders, so I've been sewing that stuff. Yeah, I've been having fun.
Are those bags going in your shop, or are they going to shows with you?
Well, I'm going to, because I don't have a show until the end of February, I'm going to finish up the ones I'm working on and take pictures of them and put them in the shop, hopefully by next week. So yeah, that's what my plan is. And then since today is my birthday, I decided I was going to sew all day because it's fun. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So today I'm hoping to finish those bags, and then it's not very bright out. It's actually snowing. So it's kind of dreary and yucky out. So I usually wait for like natural daylight to take pictures.
Right.
So hopefully tomorrow it'll be sunny, beaming off the snow. It'll be bright and sunny. So then I can take pictures if I finish them today. So yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is. I like it. So yeah, that's, oh, I don't, did I talk about the pajama pants I sewed for Christmas? So I sold pajama pants in secret for Christmas. Last year I did a shirt with them, but I didn't have any shirts hanging around, so I didn't do any. So I sewed like little Marushka dolls for Madison. I'm not crafty like you and thinking matching. I need to do that because that flannel's cheaper. The plain flannel is cheaper than the character ones. And then for Andy, I did Millennium Falcon. And then for Madison, I already said that. For Bella, I did dogs because she likes Boston Terriers. So I found a Boston Terrier one. But for some reason, I don't know what, I only bought 2 yards of each fabric. And I guess you need 3 yards for an adult. I don't know what I was thinking. So they all have like cuffs. It's funny, but they fit and it works. So, and I have bought Doctor Who one for myself, but then I was like, 3 yards, you idiot, 3 yards, because I only bought 2.
You could always do smaller cuffs at the bottom and a cuff for like the elastic waistband.
Yeah, that's what I did with the Andes.
Yeah. And you're not crafty. Like you just personalize them. Mine, I just wanted a matchy. It's not like
yeah. Well, I mean, smart crafty, like smart.
whatever. No, they turned out good. I don't know if I talked about. I think I showed some of them. I finished mine, the pajamas,
I think you did show last time.
and I would show you a picture, but I'm using my phone to record this, so I can't.
That's fine.
It's on my Instagram account. They turned out really cute, I think. I was really happy with the shirts. The shirts I had, someone had gifted me, or not gifted, given me just a bunch of old fabric and stuff. And then inside that was a bunch of different size t-shirts, the different colored t-shirts that you can get at like Hobby Lobby or Joann's or something. You know, how you can just buy
Yeah.
shirts in all different colors. So I had 2 green and 2 red, and it worked out. For them, and then I just used some of the fabric scraps, and I made. Oh, look, Alena showing
There.
them.
Okay, so if I talk, it should show you. So there they are. They're super cute. Like the boys looks like Minecraft, and the girls was like a pink. And then that she used the opposite to make the
shirts.
Yeah, the what's it called?
The tree. The apple
tree. Sorry, I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they turned out really cute.
I thought they were fun. And I liked that the trees, they weren't like a pattern or anything. I just cut random triangles. So like they weren't like, you know, all the same. They're all just kind of like random, and then like the little trunks. I think doing a little applique is super fun.
Yeah.
Not that they'd wear that, you know, as a normal t-shirt, but part of me wants to make a bunch of different applique things because it's fun. But I won't. I will resist that temptation. But yeah, so I did that, and I showed you my tablet holders last week, right?
Right.
I did a bunch of sewing last week, but
because you posted the pattern, and I put in the dimensions
so
that you
so I showed all that. But the kids liked them and stuff. They're pretty useful. I'm using it right now to hold up my phone.
I pretty much need to make one for Andy because
he kept stealing
like the whole time.
Which is funny. But
that is.
But I haven't done anything else. So.
Next up is gym, which our cardio challenge is over, and everyone should have sent out their gifts or prizes. Like I have mine made finally. I just have to mail it to the person who won. But I do want to start another cardio challenge just because it gets me moving.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, yeah, we need to start another one. I'll probably think about it and get a thread started, and then we'll probably start it next week. Okay. Or talk about it next week. So
sounds good.
Okay, so binging. Have you been binging on anything?
Not really. I mean, you guys were here for the whole week of our vacation, which was awesome and fun. So I've been binging on doing laundry. But not much yet. Yeah, we've just been trying to get the house back in order, so I haven't really been doing much.
Yeah, because it gets a little crazy when there's that many people there.
It does.
So we had that long drive, so I actually listened to the first book in the series, The Golden Compass, and it was really good. Way better than the movie, of course. And I paused on listening to A Natural History of Dragons and started listening to Fated, which is kind of like Dresden type book. So it was good. And I'm listening to that currently. But I've been watching, I finished True Blood, which I think I finished it last time. And it's good that I'm not like hooked on watching stuff because then I don't get stuff done. But I've been kind of binge watching Veronica Mars, Orphan Black, Vikings with Andy, and then I just watched the new Sherlock on PBS. That was really good. They're starting a new series of that, which I was excited. And then I started watching The Crown on Netflix. Oh my goodness, that is so good. Like, so good. I'm on like the 4th episode maybe. really good. It's like interesting to learn. Matt Smith is on there. He plays Philip. Sorry, I like totally blanked. Or Philip, because Charles is Prince Charles. Okay, so it's really good. Like, because being American, we don't really understand all of that. So it was kind of cool to watch. So yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, but you need to start binge listening to something so that you can get all your stuff done that you want to do.
I know, because I have a lot of painting and stuff I want to do. We, like, now that the holidays are over, I want to,
Did you get your laundry room finished?
not completely, because we want to paint the walls. Well, hey, you could pull up, I think I posted on Instagram, I painted the cupboards. Joe took the doors off, but I painted the cupboards all white. They were like a dark, icky brown.
Yes. And if I talk, you can see them. See those? The bottom is before, the white is after, and they look really nice in use.
Yeah. So I still need to like tidy it up a bit and I'm gonna go to the dollar store and get some like cuter baskets to like put some stuff in because it's kind of junky right now. But I also want to paint the walls and redo it in there a little bit. And I didn't post pictures of them yet. I will when I'm all done with the laundry room, but used Anna White's tutorials or whatever to make some laundry bin basket.
Which I kind of want to make that in my room and then in the girls' room.
Yeah, I mean, you can put them wherever. So we moved those down to the laundry room. So we're in the process of finishing that. But I want to paint the walls. But okay, so Dad moved out after he got married, but we didn't move anything around because we had Christmas coming and everyone was going to be here, and it was crazy. So now I need to pick a color, and we need to paint our new room, the master bedroom, paint that so we can move our stuff in there, and then we're going to paint our old room and move Gabe in there, and then like so forth and so on. So I have a lot of painting to do. So yes, I need to find some books to listen to, because I have lots of stuff to do.
I would recommend the other series by Anne Bishop. They were really good.
Okay. Maybe I should just buy a what's it called and send it to you.
Yeah. Or yeah, because we had talked about switching, sharing stuff, and then we just never did it.
No, it's because our computers don't play well together.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't think your computer plays well with anything right now.
No, my computer is sad.
So
I found the what is that? External hard drive, and
I know.
But it's a pain. Like, you can't just throw things on there. It backs up your computer. Like, so I am in the process of I put all the different pictures that were on the hard drive onto my computer. So that's probably why it's like slowing down a lot today.
I didn't even think of that.
I didn't even. So I need to go through it and see what else I need to put on the external hard drive, so that I can back up the entire computer onto the external hard drive and wipe it clean, the computer. But yeah, but it's pain. It's a whole thing. But yeah.
So, yeah. So we were in Wisconsin for Christmas, and poor Lucius, our rabbit, he was just so uncomfortable and stuff. So I gave him a haircut, and then I realized that like underneath the long hair was like another coat coming in that was like starting to like mat. Mm-hmm. So we gave him another haircut. So he was like really, really short. Like, we didn't have shears, so normally you would shave them, but we didn't have them, so we just trimmed him. So he's like way happier now, and just the sweetest bunny. Like, we have been getting him like out more and letting him play and stuff, and he just is so sweet. But but it's funny because he like jumps around all funny, and he's just funny to laugh at.
He like hops and flips around halfway in the air. It's really hilarious.
Yeah, it's funny.
Saw that you got him a new ball, a toy.
Yeah, he chewed it up already, so I need to. I have one in my Amazon wish list. It's like a rope one, like a twine ball for him to play with, because that one was like a wood one that I found at Walmart for like $2, and it's to like for them to chew on, but he chewed it up pretty fast. So
Funny.
You know, but he's doing really good. He's like the sweetest little bunny. So, oh, I have, while I was there, Jessica has, excuse me, her like workspace is like those square shelves, and she has like her fiber in them, and I was staring at them, and I was like, I like those colors right there. I need roll legs out of that. So she made me these. They are the green, it's like a lime green, a teal, and then a dark blue, and then gray. So she made some like gradient and then some like mix, so like I can spin them separate and then ply them together and have like a gradient.
I was gonna say like fractal-ish.
Yeah, fractal, that's what I meant. But because this one's gradient and then this one's like small. So, but yeah, it's really pretty. Let's see if I'll turn it this way.
Yeah. Well, the small ones, they're kind of not, they're like random. They're not necessarily going to be fractal, but
yeah,
I think it'll be cool when you spin it.
I think so too. They're so pretty. So I definitely need to get spinning so I can actually spin them because they're pretty. And I like spinning. The roll legs, they're just like easy to spin from, and they work so well. But yeah, so I was like, oh, good, you gave me a birthday present, so there you go. But anyway, but that's like all the randomness I have. Oh, for Christmas, it was so much fun. Like we were all there, and it was a little crazy, but it was still a lot of fun. Yeah. I got like mainly Harry Potter things, which is kind of funny. I got like the Cursed Child finally. I got the illustrated Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. The illustrations in that thing are amazing. I want to get the second one. They're just really beautiful, beautiful.
They are. I'm totally jealous. I got some fiber. It's not close by, but it's like a sampling of different colors of Finnish wool. So it's a little softer than Cordale, I would say. Actually, I guess it reminds me more of like DFL. It's like soft like that. Not like merino soft. You know, like there's different softness in wools, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's still nice. But it's all natural colors from light, you know, like a white cream to dark brown. So I was thinking it'd be cool to make some sort of Fair Isle type thing. I don't know, maybe hat and mittens, like with sheep and stuff, or you know, like the traditional type patterns. I don't know, but they're cool. And then I also got this cool purse from my dad and Mary. I sent them my Etsy wish list that I've had around for like ever, and I had this in there for like years. I forget what shop it's from. I guess I can find it. But it's so cool, and it has pockets on the inside and space to put my knitting bags and stuff, and then it has like these pockets in the front. I like it. It's nice. But yeah, so I was excited, and it's orange, and I like orange.
Yeah, it's very orange.
It is. But that's pretty much it for me, anyways.
So yeah, so that's
awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, are we good?
I think that's about it. So hopefully this works, and next week Skype will work again because we're just used to it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna grab the audio hopefully if I can, and turn this into our regular podcast. So thanks for joining, and have a great week. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.